पिबरे राम रसम रसने पिबरे राम रसम
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 भूरीकृत पातक संसर्गं
पूरीकृत पातक संसर्गं
पूरित नानाविध फलवर्गं
पूरित नानाविध फलवर्गं
पूरित नानाविध फलवर्गं
पूरित नानाविध फलवर्गं
पिबरे राम रसम रसने पिबरे राम रसम
पिबरे राम रसम रसने पिबरे राम रसम
कौसल्या दशरथ सुकुमारं
कौशल्या दशरथ सुकुमारं
रामा कौसल्या दशरथ सुकुमारं
कौशल्या दशरथ सुकुमारं
सकल शास्त्र निगमागम सारं
सकल शास्त्र निगमागम सारं
सकल शास्त्र निगमागम सारं
सकल शास्त्र निगमागम सारं
पिबरे राम रसम रसने पिबरे राम रसम
पिबरे राम रसम रसने पिबरे राम रसम
पिबरे राम रसम रसने पिबरे राम रसम रामा कोदंड रामा रामा पट्टाभि रामा रामा कल्याण रामा राघवा रामा कोदंड रामा कोदंड राम राम कल्याण राम राम पट्टाभि राम राघवा రామా నీకొక్క మాట రామా నాకొక్క మూట రామా నీ మాటే మాట రామా నీ బాటే బాట రామా కోదండ రామ రామ పట్టాభి రామ రామ కళ్యాణ రామ రాఘవ నీకెవరు తోడు రామా శ్రీకంఠ చూడు రామా నేను నీవాడు రామా నాతో మాట్లాడు నేను నీవాడు రామా కోదండ నామమే మేలు రామా చింతనే జాలు రామా నామమే మేలు రామా చింతనే జాలు రామా నామమే మేలు రామా చింతనే జాలు రామా నీ నామమే మేలు రామా నీ చింతనే జాలు నీ నామమే మేలు నీ చింతనే చాలు నీ నామమే మేలు నీ చింతనే చాలు రామనామమే మేలు రామచింతనే చాలు రామనామమే మేలు రామచింతనే చాలు నీ నామమే మేలు నీ చింతనే చాలు చింతనే చాలు నామమే మేలు నీ చింతనే చాలు నీ నామమే మేలు రామచింతనే చాలు రామనామమే మేలు రామచింతనే చాలు రామనామమే మేలు రామచింతనే చాలు రామనామమే మేలు రామచింతనే చాలు రామనామమే మేలు నీ చింతనే చాలు నీ నామమే మేలు నీ చింతనే చాలు నీ నామమే మేలు చింతనే చాలు నామమే మేలు రామా నేను నీవాడు రామా నాతో మాట్లాడు రామా కోదండ రామా కోదండ రామ రామ భట్టారి రామ రామ కళ్యాణ రామ రాఘవ రామ కోదండ రామ
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Swami. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Swami. Happy birthday to you. Sai Ishwaraya vidmahe सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् साईश्वराय विद्महे
Loving Sai Ram. Welcome everyone. Loving Sai Ram, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Okay, brother Srikant, can we get started?
Sure. So, Saram, everyone, we're going to start with, here's our program today. Welcome to our birthday celebrations at the Calgary Sai Center. Today's program, we're going to start with the SSC students saying the opening prayers, followed by multi-faith prayers and 108 names of Baba, and also followed by a message of the day by the SSC, senior SSC students. We're also fortunate to have Mr. Rajamani from India, who is going to be our guest speaker. He is a former student of Baba, and Brother Sundar will be. Sorry, we've got some feedback. If
Go ahead, brothers. Srikant.
I think we're good to go again. So we're going to start off with opening prayers. Our senior SSC student, Vipula, will be leading us through the opening prayers.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Hashem Vohu महिष्टेमस्ति पुष्टोऽस्ति पुष्टोऽहमोय यतशोय महिष्टो यशे नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्सा बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Adonai Echad Adonai Echad. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. La ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah. La ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah. La ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah. La ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah.
ॐ श्री भगवान् श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्य स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्य धर्म परायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई वरदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्पुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सत्यगुणात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधुवर्धनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधुजनपोषणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वज्ञाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वजनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वशक्तिमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वसङ्गपरित्यागिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वान्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई महिमात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई महेश्वरस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पर्तिग्रामोद्भवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पर्तिक्षेत्रनिवासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई यशःकाय शिरडिवासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई जोडि आदिपल्लि सोमप्पाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भारद्वाजर्षिगोत्राय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तवत्सलाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अपान्तरात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई अवतारमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वभयनिवारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपस्तम्भसूत्राय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अभयप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई रत्नाकरवंशोद्भवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शिरडि साई अभेदशक्त्यवताराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शङ्कराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शिरडि साई मूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई द्वारकामायि वासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई चित्रावती तटपुट्टपर्तिविहारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई शक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शरणागतत्राणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आनन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आनन्ददाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आर्तत्राणपरायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनाथनाथाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई असहायसहायाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकबान्धवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकरक्षापरायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई लोकनाथाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई दीनजनपोषणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई मूर्तित्रयस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई मुक्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कलुषविदूराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई करुणाकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वाधाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वहृद्वासिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुण्यफलप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वपापक्षयकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वरोगनिवारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वबाधहराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अनन्तनुतकर्तृणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई आदिपुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आदिशक्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई अपरूपशक्तिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई अव्यक्तरूपिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई कामक्रोधध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई कनकाम्बरधारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई अद्भुतचर्याय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपद्बान्धवाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमात्मने नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेममूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रेमप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई प्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तप्रियाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तमन्दाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तजनहृदयविहाराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तजनहृदयालयाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तपराधीनाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तिज्ञानप्रदीपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भक्तिज्ञानप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुज्ञानमार्गदर्शकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई ज्ञानस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई गीताबोधकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई ज्ञानसिद्धिदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुन्दररूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुण्यपुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई फलप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई पुराणपुरुषाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अतीताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कालातीताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सिद्धिरूपाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सिद्धसङ्कल्पाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आरोग्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई अन्नवस्त्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई संसारदुःखक्षयकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वाभीष्टप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कल्याणगुणाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई कर्मध्वंसिने नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधुमानसशोभिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वमतसम्मताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधुमानसपरिशोधकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई साधकानुग्रहवटवृक्षप्रतिष्ठापकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सकलसंशयहराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सकलतत्त्वबोधकाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई योगीश्वराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई योगीन्द्रवन्दिताय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वमङ्गलकराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई आपन्निवारिणे नमः। ॐ श्री साई आर्तिहराय नमः। ॐ श्री साई शान्तमूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री साई सुलभप्रसन्नाय नमः। ॐ श्री साई भगवान् श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः।
Happiness lies in union with God. If you have the firm conviction that God is in you, with you, and around you, you will never face any hardship or misery in your life. In the Birgu section of Taittiriya Upanishad, which comes after the Bliss of Brahman section, is the story of Birgu, son of Varna. While teaching Birgu the Brahman phenomenon, Varna says, "Son, Brahman cannot be seen through the eyes. Know that Brahman is that which enables the eyes to see and ears to hear. He can be known only through extreme yearning in a cleansed mind and a concentrated thought. No other means can help." He added, "Dear Birgu, know that everything in the universe originates from Brahman, exists in Brahman, and unfolds through Brahman and merges in Brahman alone. Discover yourself through a concentrated spiritual practice." The father gave him only these indications before directing him to enter upon spiritual exercises that would ultimately reveal the truth.
With full faith in words of his father, Birgu engaged in concentrated spiritual practice. The process of self-control and self-inquiry raised his consciousness, and he believed what he understood at that stage as Brahman, and decided that food was Brahman. When he declared what he had come to know, his father, Varna, told him that his answer was not right. So Birgu continued the spiritual practices and found out that vital air was Brahman. Since without vital air, other things are vain. Vital air causes life, promotes life, and puts end to life. But his father also pronounced this inference wrong and sent him again for further spiritual practice. In this manner, Birgu had a third period of austerity, when he came upon mine as Brahman, and later a fourth, when he revised at the conclusion and believed that it was spiritual wisdom. At last, after undergoing a fifth course spiritual practices, he became aware that spiritual bliss was Brahman. He stayed in bliss of that awareness and never more proceeded to his father. The father sorted Birgu and congratulated him, who had cast the world away from his memory. He said, "Son, you have merged in that vision."
Is happiness found in wealth or God's presence? Tyagaraja was in search of Lord Rama everywhere, but ultimately he realized that there was no need to search for the one who was always with him. The king of Tanjavur invited Tyagaraja to his court to play his compositions. Tyagaraja noticed so many eminent personalities in the court, and in all humility he started his court with the composition. There are many great souls, I prostrate before all of them. Listening to his sweet song, the entire assembly was spellbound. In order to reward him, the king offered him some money. Seeing this, Tyagaraja asked himself, "O mind, tell me whether there is happiness in money or in the divine proximity." After due reflection, he declined to accept the money offered by the king. Then the king sent him back to his village carried in a palanquin with due honors. Seeing Tyagaraja going in a royal palanquin, some thieves followed him, thinking he must be carrying a lot of money with him. Noticing the thieves, the bearers of the palanquin told Tyagaraja, "Swami, we are being chased by thieves. They might even kill us." Tyagaraja said, "Why should you be afraid?"
You don't have any money, which is the cause of fear. Only those who possess money have fear. Why should those who have only the wealth of virtues be afraid of thieves? You have only virtues and no money. Therefore, have no fear. After a while, the thieves came running to Tyagaraja, fell at his feet, and prayed, "Kindly protect us, protect us." Tyagaraja asked them, "From whom should I save you? Why do you ask me to save you? What calamity has befallen you?" They told Tyagaraja that two men armed with bows and arrows were threatening to punish him. On hearing this, Tyagaraja, who had earlier gone in search of Rama here and there, realized that Rama was always with him. He sang the song in praise of Rama. "O Rama, you are in front of me, behind me, and on my either side." Rama made him realize his omnipresence by giving him this experience.
Existence is sap. Knowledge is chik. The combination of sap and chik confers tupati, satisfaction derived from enjoying the object. This ananda is thus the very nature of every being. The divine pervades everything inside and outside. Awareness of the divine will confer bliss, but few are able to realize this. Once, an individual, unable to bear the financial difficulties in his family, left home. Later, after earning some money, he set out to return to home. His young son, who loved his father very much, was so grief-stricken over the separation from the father that he died. Before reaching his village, he took his shelter in a caravanserai during a thunderstorm. When he went to sleep, he had a dream in which he saw himself as a king in a palace, sleeping on a royal bed. He was enjoying a luxurious life with many servants and 6 princely sons. While enjoying his dream, he was suddenly awakened by the sound of thunder. He wondered what happened to all the beautiful things he had seen in the dream. He realized that it was all a dream and there was no trace of his 6 sons.
The next morning he reached his home. On seeing the husband, the wife broke into tears. On the one hand, she was happy over the husband's return, and on the other hand, she was filled with sorrow over the death of her son. The husband asked, "Where is our son?" She replied that he passed away, unable to bear the separation from the father. The man was stupefied. He did not feel sad or happy. He stood transfixed like a statue. The wife asked, How is it that you were not moved by the loss of the son whom you loved so much? What is the reason?" He then related to his wife the remarkable dream he experienced the previous night, in which his 6 princely sons were gone when he woke up. "Am I to grieve over the loss of those 6 sons, or over the loss of this one son? For whose sake should I weep? They were my children in the dream state. This son was my child in the waking state. The I consciousness which was present in both states is reality. All other things are transient and unreal. If people today wish to achieve spiritual bliss, they have to follow 3 principles. First, they must know what has to be known. Second, they must give up what has to be renounced. Third, they must reach the goal that has to be attained. By observing these 3, bliss can be realized."
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Loving Sai Ram to all. On behalf of Sri Sathya Sai Baba Calgary Center, I'm very excited to invite our next guest speaker, Mr. Rangarajan Rajamani. Rangarajan Rajamani was a student of Prashanti Nilayam campus between 1997 to 2002, where he completed his bachelor's honors and master's in chemistry. During his stay, he was fortunate to be a part of Mandir Bhajan group, where he was blessed by Bhagwan with opportunities to contribute as a singer and harmonium player. He was also a part of the arts and crafts card room in Prashanti Nilayam. He was blessed by Bhagwan to be a part of the annual convocation drama in the year 1998. He continued into masters in Prashanti Nilayam after completing bachelor's. After that, Rangarajan left the portals of the institute. He began his career as a medical representative in one of the leading pharmaceutical companies. He then took a break from his work and completed his MBA in Bangalore, after which he joined a large IT company as an associate consultant. He has since then been working for a large IT services company in various capacities and roles. He is currently the associate director for one of the largest IT companies in India and resides in Chennai. He considers coming into Swami's fold as the greatest blessing of many lives. He is part of the Chennai alumni group of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning and continues Swami's work through alumni music activities in Chennai. He is married and has a beautiful 8-year-old daughter. I welcome Mr. Rangarajan Rajamani now.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering myself at the divine lotus feet of Mother Sai. Upfront, I would like to thank you for the opportunity for sharing a few of my experiences during the most auspicious occasion of Bhagwan's birthday. Happiness is union with God. What is happiness? What is union with God? And do both of these come together, or do we get the union with God during this life or the lives after? What are we running behind? हर पल हर क्षण भूल करे पग पग तो कर खाए एक पग आगे दो पग पीछे साई तुम तक कैसे आए करुणा सागर परम दयालु साई this is the beginning of the famous bhajan, Bhakta Vatsala Tero Naam. The very short meaning of this particular verse is say, every moment, every minute, I always try to remember you and keep forgetting. Every time I take a single step towards you, I'm pushed 10 steps behind. So how am I going to reach you? So this is a question that we ask Bhagwan. But then the answer is in the last few lines of the same verses. Karuna Sagara Parama Dayalu Sai, which means the ocean of compassion is none other than Bhagwan Sai. So the very thought of us trying to reach Swami and trying to get closer to him, in the process, we make a lot of mistakes and we are pushed every time through our actions, through our karma. We are always pushed behind. But every time, the onus of taking us closer towards him lies with Bhagwan. Bhagwan often says in his discourses that you are my property. What does this statement mean? For example, we have acquired a lot of land, we have acquired lots of property, we have acquired houses, we probably purchased gold and a lot of things. But then the meaning of all these property do not lie just by being themselves. The property, the meaning of those property, the value of the property lies with the person who's holding it. And suppose one day a thief comes and burgles our house, and maybe we lose a lot of things. We lose a lot of cash, we lose a lot of gold. The cash or the gold do not feel bad or do not feel sad or morose. It's the owner who feels sad, who feels morose, and it's the responsibility of the owner to go in search of the lost property. When Bhagwan says we are his property, which means he owns us and we are his property, which means the onus of getting the property closer to the owner rests with the owner himself. In May 2001, I do remember distinctly, I had the greatest fortune of having a personal interview with Bhagwan, one of the many that I have been fortunate to receive with Bhagwan. Amongst many things, at the end of the meeting, at the end of the interview, I asked Bhagwan, Swami, you have given me a lot of things. You have given me this life. You have given me wonderful opportunities. But the world is very cruel. What would happen if I go away from you? And what would happen if I am surrounded by the ocean of life? Bhagwan laughed at me and he gave a very gentle pat on my shoulder and said, Bangaru, gold, you cannot leave me. Wherever you try to go, I will always pull you back to me. Even if you want to leave me, I won't let you go. I will bring you back to me. So this was the promise that Bhagwan made to me on that day, May 2001. But having said that, look, don't worry too much about the union with me. I will take care of you. Having said that, he will also continue to test us just to ensure if we really understood what he meant by I will take care, by subjecting us to a lot of confusions. The confusions can come in the form of joy. The confusions can come in the form of sorrow. And we try to waver, we try to figure it out and then waver around. At the end of it all, when the script has gone according to his plan, his quote unquote, he gives a big rap on our heads and brings us back to his fold. Of course, we never left his fold in the first place, but he plays around for some time. Of course, we wouldn't be able to fathom and we would not be able to understand his means. But at the right time, he would make an entry and would ensure that we get the lesson. The most difficult lesson that all of us have to undergo and go through is this: leaving it to him and let him do the rest. Absolute surrender is the most difficult and that Bhagwan himself had once acknowledged during one of the interactions with students. One of our student friends asked Swami, Swami, it's so simple leaving everything to you and letting you do the rest. To which Bhagwan said, absolute surrender is not that very easy, Bangaru. Sharanagati anta sulabam kadu, Bangaru. Sharanagati is, surrender, absolute surrender is not that easy. So what he does so well is that he camouflages his divine intervention to human efforts. He does so well and he does things, but lets us take the credit. At the same time, the converse is also true. He also makes us feel that if things don't happen the way we feel they have to, we try to take the blame. We fail to understand that whether it goes well or whether it doesn't go well according to human understanding, his design is what prevails. Every time as students, we had opportunities to present before Bhagwan a lot of programs. Every year we have the sports meet, the convocation drama, the Ganesh Chaturthi festivals, the Krishnashtami festivals, the music programs, and so many things. We do a lot of practice. Of course, Bhagwan insists on preparation because that's our human effort. In his very famous song, Bhagwan said, Yatra prayatnamu manava dharmamu jayapa jayamulu daiva dinamu. That is, the efforts and the self-effort is the duty of man. But the results and the fruit of those actions are the gift of God. So Bhagwan tests us through various means. So we get opportunities to present a lot of programs in front of Swami, and we do a lot of practice. But invariably, what happens is the penultimate practice, which is the practice before the actual program, there'll be a lot of chaos. The tabla would go somewhere, the students who are following would sing something, the mics would go off, the students who are the larger crowd with the students who would be following as a group would not be able to sing in line, and the mics would be all over, and there would be lots of feedback, and we would not know what to do. And suddenly, when we are all confused, Swami would make an entry and say, hey, come on, hey. So all of us would be geared, oh God, now we are in this state, what would happen? But somehow on that day, on that particular time when the actual program has to happen, things would suddenly miraculously fall into place, and what we thought would not go well would have actually gone really well. And Bhagwan would, in his own inimitable way, smile at all of us and bless us with his cognizance of the fact that, you know what, I acknowledge that you guys worked hard, and it's time that I give you the happiness of doing an opportunity. Giving me your offering of musical sadhana. So that is Bhagwan's inimitable way. But then what happens is we keep getting confused. We always keep getting wavered, and we try to feel that we did it because that's how Bhagwan does it. He like he gives us the opportunity to sing. It's not that we are singing, it's not that we are playing, it's just that he is doing it and he gives us the credit, or he lets us take the blame. In my second year under graduation, I got an opportunity, the opportunity of my lifetime, I should say, to perform in front of Bhagwan as Tulsidas. So the drama itself was almost a drama within drama, as in the real cosmic drama was there. And of course, there's a small drama of our lives, and within which there is this drama, which I had the great fortune of acting. So me getting an opportunity to act in front of Bhagwan itself was a great miracle, and his great compassion. Of course, that's a long story, which probably, if we are fortunate, we can probably meet some other time to discuss that. But most importantly, what happened during the drama was he gave me a lot of opportunities. I was always on cloud nine because he was talking to me, he was conferring me every time my scene used to come. So what would happen is during the practice, those days we had the dramas in the Purnachandra auditorium, which is near the Sai Kulwant Hall. The auditorium used to be, we used to occupy the auditorium maybe a week or 10 days closer to the drama, so that we get the opportunity to act in the real ambience. Those days, Bhagwan used to stay in Purnachandra Auditorium. There was this green room, and he used to stay on top of it. So what would happen is every morning he used to go for darshans. We will have our drama practice, the rehearsals, and with the mics and such. So initially he would avoid us using the mic because he didn't want the general public to come to know what were the songs. He wanted the surprise elements to remain. So he would discourage us from using the mics. But later on, we had to use the mics for the rehearsals. So every time my scene used to come, there was this wonderful song of Tulsidas, "Mujhe apni sharan mein le lo Ram, lochan man mein jage na ho to, jugal charan mein le lo Ram." The song used to go like this: "Mujhe apni sharan mein le lo Ram, lochan man mein jage na ho to, लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो जुगल चरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम." The meaning of this song is this: please take me to your fold. If there is no place in your eyes or in your heart, at least give me some space in your lotus feet. So that's the meaning of the song. The song used to come, and the scene would be like this. Tulsidas would be preparing the sandalwood paste for offering to Lord Rama. At that time, two little kids used to come. They would ask him, "Sir, can you give us some sandalwood paste?" To which Tulsidas would say, "No, I mean, this is for Lord Rama, not for you. You can partake some of this after the puja is over." So, but the little kids, when Tulsidas is in bliss, the little kids would steal the sandalwood paste and go, and he would be surprised. But then he would get the message that those little kids were none other than Rama and Lakshmana. So at this, Tulsidas would really feel remorseful, and he would say, "What, Lord, you came, but I could not recognize you." Of course, this is the situation of all of us. During the rehearsals, I was acting, but I was acting. So it was very obvious that I was acting. Bhagwan used to he patted me and said, "They are acting well," and all those things. During this, there was an interesting small snippet of this, that I did not sing for this particular song. It was sung by someone else because I was initially not playing this role, and later on the role was conferred onto me. Therefore, some other singer was singing, and so he was singing at it was already recorded, and I was lisping in front of the audience. So, but then Bhagwan did not. He wanted me to sing, but somehow the recording was over, and I did not feel confident. Those being my early days in the bhajan group, so I was not confident of pulling it off. Therefore, he left it there. Subsequently, what happened was, one fine day, Swami suddenly called me and said, "I don't like you. You are bad. You did not act well." I mean, just the previous day, Swami had patted me. He told me, "This boy is from Madras. He's acting as Tulsidas." There were a few VIPs guests who had come to see the program, and so I was surprised when Swami told, "I am an untouchable. Don't come and touch me." So the most difficult thing with Swami is, it's okay if he doesn't talk. I mean, it's not okay, because when he talks, he gives you eternal bliss. But when he stops talking, that's worse. I mean, you tend to feel you are in hell. But something that is worse than hell is, you're there, people around you are able to touch Swami, take his Pada Namaskar, but I am not allowed to. And when I go near him, he said, "Go, don't come, I don't like you." And then there was a point in time when I was almost cut out of the drama, or that's how he said, "I'm going to kick you off the drama. You're not going to be a part of this." And that was just a couple of days before the actual drama. And during the time, I had developed severe cold and chest congestion, and I was wheezing very badly during the drama season because of this November, and it is winter, and in Puttaparthi at times winter tends to get very bitter. So I was suffering from cold, and my voice was very bad. I could not even open my mouth. I was trying to tell that to Bhagwan, "Bhagwan, I'm not well. I'm not well." So I was hoping that, Bhagwan would say, "Okay, yeah, come on," and he will materialize vibhuti and give me, and he'll cure me. And then lo and behold, on that day, I have experiences to say that hey, Bhagwan gave me vibhuti, Bhagwan gave me prasadam, Bhagwan cured me of my sickness, and here I am singing, acting. Nothing of that sort happened. So Bhagwan was happily, hey, when I said, Swami, my voice was, hey, go. So it was so, I was so very surprised. What is this? I'm trying to say something to you and I'm not feeling well. And it's a very genuine thing. And I'm supposed to act, but here you are trying to dissuade me from coming closer to you. And then as it happened, I was unable to open my mouth fully. Therefore, during the songs, I tried to close my mouth. And so bad habits started coming during the practice sessions. So Bhagwan suddenly spotted that and he said, you're not acting well. I'm going to take you off. And I felt very disappointed. My heart was full of, last couple of days before, who's going to act? That's a different thing. But with knowing Bhagwan, he would pull someone from the crowd and make that person act, because of course it's not us who are doing the work. It's only Bhagwan who is making us do it. So he would have definitely pulled someone, but that was an opportunity of a lifetime that I did not want to lose. So I started practicing every day. So those days we were not having the fortune of Walkmans and music players and systems. So everything was in the mind. So all the songs, I had to imagine the song in its tempo, in its shruti, in its scale, and in its speed. And I had to do a literal mono acting. I had to go to the terrace in the night time and act in front of. There was no mirror. The only mirror we had, the life-size mirror, was near the the common washroom. So there was no mirror. So there was no way I could look at myself emoting, but it was all mental. I tried to do my best, and just the day before, my voice was reasonably okay. It was trying. I mean, it was lightly clear, but then the voice completely changed. It was not sounding like me at all. So on the day when I started acting, thankfully, and then Purnachandra Auditorium, if those of you who have been fortunate to go and see Purnachandra Auditorium and witness programs there, that is something that can unnerve you terribly, because when you enter, you see there are 50,000, 60,000 people sitting in front of you, and it's overwhelming. The rehearsals and the rehearsals and all the practice sessions were all in empty galleries. But when the gallery is full, that's an unnerving sight. And when I enter, I see a lot of things. But trust me, on that day, when I came out, the first thing I saw in Purnachandra Auditorium, I don't know if any of you remember who have seen, there is a huge portrait of Rama in his Patabhisheka, that is in his coronation. So, and that the practice in Puttaparthi is that during the dramas, all the lights will be off, but the last light, the set of lights which are just near the Rama image would be on. And that was the only thing that I saw. And I did not know that there were lots of tricks that were going on behind me, like the smoke effects were being given during the practice. Those did not happen, and that was surprising me. But I did not look into all that. And when I started speaking, Lord, when will you reveal yourself to me? My voice did not sound like mine at all. But as I told you earlier, the song was sung by a different singer, and I could not sing that song because of various other reasons. Swami tried to change the singer by asking me to go and sing. That did not happen. Swami did not go to the other teachers and try to make that guy sing, because probably the recording was over and they were trying to tell Swami. So the only thing that could happen is Swami changed my voice. My voice was not sounding like mine, but it was sounding like the singer who sang. So nobody in the crowd could ever make out that I went and, I did not sing. In fact, some of my classmates who know me, who are a part of the bhajan group themselves, later on came and asked me, hey, Ranga, did you sing that song finally? How did it happen? I said, I did not sing, but it was Bhagwan who made it appear as though I sang. So finally, his will prevailed. He had a plan. And most importantly, my emotions on that day. Because of Bhagwan not talking to me, Bhagwan chiding me, and Bhagwan keeping me away from him, I was so very remorseful, and I was full of agony. And the role demanded that real agony. It was not that I should act like that. I really was feeling, my God, Bhagwan, you were talking to me all this while, but you have stopped talking to me, you have discarded me. And that pain was brought out. And I I really cried because that scene demanded. And during the practice sessions, I did not shed a single drop of tear. But on that day, when Bhagwan was there, and former Prime Minister of India, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was there, late Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu was there. So there was, and then Congress, former MP of Congress, Shivraj Patil. So all these delegates were there, and Bhagwan was sitting right with them, enjoying the drama, trying to explain what was happening. I just saw his face for a small moment, and I could not control my tears. And that scene came out really well. And that was what he wanted to do. Finally, it was his decision, his will. He made me feel that I did not act well. He made me feel that he was giving me opportunities. I also practiced. He made me feel that I was taking some efforts to do things. But in reality, it was his will. It was his will that the drama should come out like this. And this is what exactly was supposed to happen. So the bliss and the struggle and the final union with Bhagwan, the happiness, came in wavering nature. But the final outcome was that he had that his way. So union with God, coming to the first question, union with God and the eternal happiness are not two separate things. They are together. The second, it's not an event that happens at the end of our lifetimes or sometime later in other lives or in other planets, but it happens during the lifetime. Yes. And it happens every minute, every second, every thought of ours should be aligned to Bhagwan. Every action of ours should be made as an offering to Bhagwan. And let that be a small action like walking towards house, your daily activities like swimming, jogging, talking, eating. So that's why we say Brahmarpanam. That's why we say prayers when we get up. That's why we always try to say prayers before eating, before doing any work, because every activity of ours, big or small, is an offering to Bhagwan. When that offering to Bhagwan happens every minute, we are always in union with Bhagwan. And in every minute, every second, every moment, we are always happy and blissful. With that, I conclude by thanking you for this opportunity and wishing you all a very, very, very happy Sai Jayanti. Thank you, and Sai Ram to all of you.
Thank you, Sairam. We'll now move on to the bhajans.
शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया गजानना सदया जय जय गजानना सदया जय जय गजानना सदया जय जय गजानना सदया वरद गणेशा दुरित विनाशा वरद गणेशा दुरित विनाशा नाथा सदया
प्रणवाकारा नाथा सदया
प्रणवाकारा नाथा सदया
प्रणवाकारा नाथा सदया
गजानना सदया जय जय
गजानना सदया जय जय
गजानना सदया
गजानना सदया
शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया
शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया
गजानना सदया जय जय
गजानना सदया जय जय
गजानना सदया
गजानना सदया
वरद गणेशा दुरित विनाशा
वरद गणेशा दुरित विनाशा
प्रणवाकारा नाथा सदया
प्रणवाकारा नाथा सदया
गजानना सदया जय जय
गजानना सदया जय जय
गजानना सदया
गजानना सदया
शंभु कुमारा गौरी तनया गजानना सदया
Gopal Uncle Sairam, please unmute.
Am I okay?
You're good, Uncle Sairam. Go ahead.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Krishna 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 Jaya Radha Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Jaya Radha Krishna.
Krishna 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 Jaya Radha Krishna.
Krishna 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 Jaya Radha Krishna.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Govinda Govinda Bhajo Radhe Govinda Gopala Gopala Bhajo Govinda Krishna.
Govinda Govinda Bhajo Radhe Govinda Gopala Gopala Bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Govinda Govinda Bhajo Radhe Govinda Gopala Gopala Bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Govinda Govinda Bhajo Radhe Govinda Gopala Gopala bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Om Hari Om Hari Om Sai Om.
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 Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Krishna 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 Jaya Radha Krishna.
Krishna 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 Jaya Radha Krishna.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
Govinda Govinda Bhajo Radhe Govinda, Gopala Gopala Bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Govinda Govinda bhajo Radhe Govinda, Gopala Gopala bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Govinda Govinda Bhajo Radhe Govinda, Gopala Gopala Bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Govinda Govinda bhajo Radhe Govinda, Gopala Gopala bhajo Krishna Mukunda.
Om Hari Om Hari Om Sai Om.
Om Hari Om Hari Om Sai Om.
Om Hari Om Sai Om Hari Om.
Om Hari Om Hari Om Sai Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om.
देवी भवानी माँ, जय साई भवानी माँ।
देवी भवानी माँ, साई भवानी माँ।
देवी भवानी माँ, जय साई भवानी माँ।
देवी भवानी माँ, जय साई भवानी माँ।
दया करो साई माँ, कृपा करो साई माँ। दया करो साई माँ,
कृपा करो साई माँ।
दया करो साई माँ, कृपा करो साई माँ।
दया करो साई माँ, कृपा करो साई माँ।
जय माँ, जय माँ, जय देवी भवानी माँ।
जय माँ,
जय माँ, जय देवी भवानी माँ। जय पति निवासिनी माँ, जय साई भवानी माँ।
जय पति निवासिनी माँ, जय साई भवानी माँ।
जय पति निवासिनी माँ, जय साई भवानी माँ
जय पति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
देवी भवानी माँ जय साई भवानी
देवी भवानी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
दया करो साई माँ कृपा करो
दया करो साई माँ कृपा करो
साई माँ
जय माँ जय माँ जय देवी भवानी माँ
जय माँ जय देवी भवानी माँ
जय पति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
जय पति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
पुटपति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
पुटपति निवासिनी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
देवी भवानी माँ जय साई भवानी माँ
दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम नाचे भोलानाथ
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 दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम नाचे भोलानाथ
दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम नाचे भोलानाथ
मृदंग बोले शिव 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 ओम
मृदंग बोले शिव 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 ओम
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम
बीना बोले साई राम
बीना बोले साई राम
नाचे भोलानाथ
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 दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम नाचे भोलानाथ
दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम नाचे भोलानाथ
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 मृदंग बोले शिव 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 ओम
मृदंग बोले शिव 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 ओम
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम
बीना बोले साई राम साई राम
बीना बोले साई राम साई राम
नाचे भोलानाथ
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 दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम दिमिकी दिमिकी दिम
नाचे भोलानाथ
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
हरिकेशवा नारायणा
हरिकेशवा नारायणा
हरिकेशवा नारायणा
हरिकेशवा नारायणा
श्री हरि गोविंद मनमोहना
श्री हरि गोविंद मनमोहना
श्री हरि गोविंद मनमोहना
श्री हरि गोविंद मनमोहना
जनार्दना जगत्पालना
जनार्दना जगत्पालना
जनार्दना जगत्पालना
जनार्दना जगत्पालना
दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना
दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना
दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना
दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना
अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना
अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना
अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना
अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्री वासुदेवा जनार्दना
हरिकेशवा नारायणा
हरिकेशवा नारायणा
श्रीहरि गोविन्द मनमोहना
श्रीहरि गोविन्द मनमोहना
जनार्दना जगत्पालना
जनार्दना जगत्पालना
दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना
दीनावना दुःखभञ्जना
अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना
अरविन्दलोचन आनन्दना
श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना
श्रीवासुदेवा जनार्दना
मधुसूदना हरे माधवा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
पालनेत्र शूलधारि साई शंकरा
पालनेत्र शूलधारी साई शंकरा
पालनेत्र शूलधारि साई शंकरा
पालनेत्र शूलधारी साई शंकरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
सामगान प्रियकरा साई शंकरा
तामगान प्रियकरा साई सुंदरा
सामगान प्रियकरा साई शंकरा
सामगान प्रियकरा साई शंकरा
हर 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 शिव शंभो नतन शेखरा
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 पर्तिवास साई देव साई शंकरा
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 साई शंकरा साई शंकरा
साई शंकरा साई शंकरा
साई शंकरा सत्य साई शंकरा
साई शंकरा सत्य साई शंकरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
पालनेत्र शूलधारि साई शंकरा
पालनेत्र शूलधारी साई शंकरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
भस्मभूषितांग साई चंद्रशेखरा
सामगान प्रियकरा साई शंकरा
सामगान प्रियकरा साई शंकरा
हर 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 शिव शंभो नतन शेखरा
हर 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 शिव शंभो नटन शेखरा
पर्तिवास साई देव साई शंकरा
पर्तिवास साई देव साई शंकरा
साई शंकरा साई शंकरा
साई शंकरा साई शंकरा
साई शंकरा सत्य साई शंकरा
Sai Shankara, Sathya Sai Shankara.
Bhashmabhushitanga Sai Chandrasekhara.
Why fear when I am here?
Why fear when I am here?
So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says
Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord.
why fear when I am here? Why fear when
I am here?
All I want is your love, my child. All I want is your faith.
All I want is your love, my child. All
I want is your faith. All I want is your love in God, no matter what your faith.
No matter what your faith.
So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord.
So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord.
Why fear when I am here?
Why fear when I am here?
Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Allah, all came to this land.
Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Allah, all came through this land.
All of them brought the message of love. Love your fellow man. All of them brought the message of love. Love your fellow man. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai.
Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord.
Why fear when I am here? Why fear
when I am here?
The light you see in the dark of night is that of God in man. You see in the dark of night is that of God in man. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. Find the light that is in your heart and reach the promised land. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. So says Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, Sathya Sai Baba, my Lord. Why fear when I am here?
मधुराधिपते कृष्ण मुकुंद
मधुराधिपते कृष्ण मुकुंद
मधुराधिपते कृष्ण मुकुंद
मधुराधिपते कृष्ण मुकुंद
मधुसूदन घनश्याम मुकुंद Madhusudana Ghanashama Mukunda Mathurādhipate Krishna Mukunda Venu Vinodana Parite Ramana Venu Vinodana Parite Ramana
Yeah. I'm going to tell him not to keep doing.
Yadukuna Bhushana Rajivalochana Yadukuna Bhushana Rajivalochana Yadukuna Bhushana Rajivalochana Yadukuna Bhushana Rajivalochana Parite Purishwara Jaya Mana Mohana 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 Madhusudana Ghanashama Mukunda Madhusudana Ghanashama Mukunda Mathurādhipate Krishna Mukunda Madhusudana Ghanashama Mukunda Venu Vinodana Parite Ramana Yadukuna Bhushana Rajivalochana Yadukuna Bhushana Parite Purishwara Jaya Mana Mohana Parite Purishwara Jaya Mana Mohana Madhusudana Ghanashama Mukunda Madhusudana Ghanashama Mukunda Mathurādhipate Krishna Mukunda Devi Bhavani Jagat Janani Devi Bhavani Jagat Janani Devi Bhavani Jagat Janani Devi Bhavani Jagat Janani Mandahasini Anandayini Mandahasini Anandayini Mandahasini Anandayini Mandahasini Anandayini
देवी भवानी जगत जननी
देवी भवानी जगत जननी
मंगलकारिणी कारुण्य रूपिणी
मंगलकारिणी कारुण्य रूपिणी
मंगलकारिणी कारुण्य रूपिणी
मंगलकारिणी कारुण्य रूपिणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
जगत जननी
देवी भवानी जगत जननी
मंदहासिनी आनंददायिनी
मंदहासिनी आनंददायिनी
देवी भवानी जगत जननी
देवी भवानी जगत जननी
मंगलकारिणी कारुण्य रूपिणी
मंगलकारिणी कारुण्य रूपिणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
नारायणी देवी नारायणी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
महिषासुरमर्दिनी अम्बे भवानी
देवी भवानी जगत जननी
श्याम सुंदर साई आनंद प्रदाई मांदाला रासी हुई आ मधुर मोहन घन श्याम सुंदर साई आनंद प्रदाई मांदाला रासी हुई नीवे ना माता पिता भ्रातवे सदा नीवे ना माता पिता भ्रातवे सदा सगुडवु दैवमु मरि अंत नीवेगा నీడే తనువు నీదే మనము అంత నీవేగా అణు అణువుల కణ కణముల నిండియున్న సదయ హృదయ కణమున కణ కణమున నిండియున్న సదయ హృదయ మధుర మోహన ఘన శ్యామ సుందర సాయి ఆనంద ప్రదాయి మా అందాల రాసి నిన్నే పూజించలేని కరములేనో నిన్నే ధ్యానించలేని దేహమేలనో కనువిందుగా నిన్ను చూడని కన్నులేలనో నిన్నే మరిచి నింతలంచని జన్మమేలనో నిన్ను పిలవని నిన్ను తలవని జీవమేల జీవమేల నిన్ను పిలవని నిన్ను తలవని జీవమేల జీవమేల మధుర మోహన ఘన శ్యామ సుందర సాయి ఆనంద ప్రదాయి మా అందాల రాసి
करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा
Sairam, Archana, you're on mute.
करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा परादं विहितम् अविहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री प्रभो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री प्रभो साई देवा साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम
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 शरण में ले लो साई प्रभु
शरण में ले लो साई प्रभु
चरण में ले लो साई प्रभो,
चरण में ले लो साई प्रभो,
साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम,
साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम।
तुम हो मेरे माता पिता साई,
तुम हो मेरे माता पिता साई,
तुम हो मेरे बंधु सखा,
तुम हो मेरे बंधु सखा,
तुम हो मेरे माता पिता साई,
तुम हो मेरे माता पिता साई,
तुम हो मेरे बंधु सखा,
तुम हो मेरे बंधु सखा,
तुम हो मेरे सब कुछ साई,
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 दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारी,
दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारे,
दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारी,
दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारे,
साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम,
साई तेरे चरण में कोटि प्रणाम,
शरण में ले लो साई प्रभो,
शरण में ले लो साई प्रभो,
साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम,
साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम,
तुम हो मेरे माता पिता साई,
तुम हो मेरे माता पिता साई,
तुम हो मेरे बंधु सखा,
महो मेरे बंधु सखा,
तुम हो मेरे सब कुछ साई,
तुम हो मेरे सब कुछ साई,
दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारी,
दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारे,
दीजो हमको शरण तुम्हारी,
दीजो हमको शरण
तुम्हारी, साई तेरे चरणों में कोटि प्रणाम,
आंजनेय वीरा हनुमंत सूरा,
वायुकुमारा वानर वीरा,
आंजनेय वीरा हनुमंत सूरा,
वायुकुमारा वानर वीरा,
श्री राम जय राम सीताराम जय राधे श्याम,
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 सुब्रह्मण्यम सुब्रह्मण्यम षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम,
सुब्रह्मण्यम सुब्रह्मण्यम साईनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यम,
Shiva 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 Subramanyam Hara 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 Subramanyam
Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam
Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam Guru Saravana Bhava Subramanyam
Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam
Subramanyam Subramanyam Shanmukanatha Subramanyam
Subramanyam Subramanyam Sainatha Subramanyam
Shanmukanatha Subramanyam
Sainatha Subramanyam
Shanmukanatha Subramanyam
Sainatha Subramanyam 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 Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam 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 Sainatha Subramanyam.
Gopal uncle, do you want to say Jai Bol? Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sai Ram.
समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु परमं पवित्रं भावाविभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीलाविभूतिं
परमार्थ इष्टार्थमोक्ष प्रदानम् बाबा विभूतिम् idamashayami. Sacred, holy and supreme is Baba's vibhuti, pouring forth in brilliant streams display of vibhuti. So spacious is its might, it grants liberation. Baba's vibhuti, its power protects us. Paramam pavitram Baba vibhutim, paramam vichitram Leela vibhutim, paramartha ishtartha moksha pradhanam Baba vibhutim idamashayami. Sai Baba vibhutim idamashayami. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir Brahmagnau Brahmanahutam Brahmaivatena Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Sairam Srinivas ji.
Okay. Sai Ram, my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Bhagavan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Wishing Swami on his 25th birthday and offering our prayers and today's program at his lotus feet. Thanks to SSC children, students on their message on happiness and union to God. Thanks to our guest speaker, Rangarajan Rajamani, for sharing his experiences with our beloved Bhagavan. In spite of such short notice, Brother Rangarajan agreed to participate in our center's birthday celebrations. Thanks to all bhajan singers who have participated today. We are planning to open the center on Saturday, November 28th, but due to COVID second wave, we had to defer the decision. Hopefully in the next few weeks, we all open the center, maybe. We will open it, maybe. As you all know, this year, I'm really missing you all, like socializing with you, seeing everybody in person, meeting all the devotees as a satsang. This year did not happen because of this COVID. So we are doing this event on Zoom. And thanks to everyone who have joined and participated in it. Similarly, we have even opened our YouTube channel where 13 to 14 people have been watching. And it is a great, great thing for us. Thank you all. So now what we'll do is we'll just have a small tour of the center for people who haven't seen it. Just bear with me for 1 second. And we thank Jaya Auntie and Gopal Uncle for their beautiful altar decoration today again. Sai Ram, Namaskar to. Sai Ram, please live with Sai blessings. Hope Sai will shower his grace and love on everybody and all your dreams come true. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sai Ram. Thank you, everyone. Wish you all a great week ahead. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.